Okay, so got a pretty neat product out there for you guys. This is specific going to be going on, or has been used on my iPhone XS, but that is Sandmarc's Anamorphic widescreen video lens that can be used with any device that has their case for it. Hey folks, welcome back to techgooch, and I'm back with another video review, and this is for Sandmarc's Anamorphic widescreen lens, in this case for the iPhone XS. Now that's what this kit right here is for. They do have other phones that you can get for this case. Essentially, it's a customized case that fits your phone that has, and I'll bring that here in a minute so you can actually get a better viewing angle, but has actually an aluminum screw-on lens piece here that goes around the cameras. So there's actually threading here for the actual lens itself to actually screw into. So they have this nice protective cap that I always use, and it literally screws directly into the case right over the lens itself. And so the nice thing about this is you get a good seal right around the lens, so you're not getting other light coming in. It's not a clip that you're trying, oh man, I gotta move it again to get it more lined up with the lens. No, it puts it right over the lens. So you get really good capability. Now they offer other lenses other than this anamorphic widescreen lens for this specific case. They have zoom lenses. They have other things that you can take a peek at. I will put a link in the description where you can head over to Sandmarc's website and take a peek at all the stuff they have available to them. This more specific video is not so much the case and the system that they have created with these lenses, is over this anamorphic widescreen lens itself. So for people that actually shoot video, or for people that watch movies, sometimes you notice that even though on your 16:9 widescreen TV, you still watch movies from time to time that have black bars on the top and bottom of the video. What that is you're watching a movie that was shot in an anamorphic widescreen type format. So wider than 16:9. So it all depends on everything. This is what, a 1.33 times squeeze in terms of its capability, but you're going to add black bars to the top and bottom of your TV if you shoot with this. However, you're going to gain more width in your video. So what this lens does is it basically captures more stuff, squeezes it into the 16:9 actual form factor of your factory lens, and for using the right application on the phone, you can actually have it unsqueezed before you're even taking video. Second option is you can use the native camera app within the iPhone, take the video, and then take that video onto your computer and post-process to unsqueeze it, because it tells you all the information on how to do it. They do also, if you go to their website, they do have recommendations for not only application on your phone to use if you want to do it while you're filming, or how to do it within post-production applications like Adobe Premiere or something. So you can do it either way. It's your choice. I choose to have it off the phone so I can actually share that video right after I take it. So Filmic Pro is a camera application that you can get on your, well, at least on your iPhone, that can actually natively unsqueeze that actual video before you even shoot. So right now, if you see here, it is a wider shot than what the actual screen is. You can see the black bars in the top and bottom. Like I said, I am going to bring it in here in a minute. So it does it, and when you hit record, it's recording already at that frame. So if I was to use this lens, and I'll show you here in a second, like I said, in a native video, it'll look squeezed. It looks really weird because it's more information what the actual native iPhone camera app can actually do. So let me bring the camera in so you can get a better pick at it. Then I'll show you some footage that I've shot with it just recently. Actually, I shot some more today, and I think I'm going to use that footage because there's not a whole lot of people that I don't have to get their permission to put on there. So let me bring it in and show you what it is. Alright, so quick look at the box. You can see the anamorphic lens edition for the iPhone XS. This is where it tells you the features as well as the specifications I was talking about as well. So it just gives you the stuff. The actual case, and when I pull the lens off, I'll show you a little more about the case and how it actually attaches. But since I already have the lens attached, you can see how much bigger it is, right? It's a fairly hefty lens, and that's something that I also will say is I've noticed when I'm actually shooting with it with my hand. It is something that I would probably recommend putting maybe a pop socket right here to get my fingers around, just so I have a better feeling of actually being able to grab onto this sucker pretty good. The actual camera, if I actually use the camera app to take video, you'll actually see here, and I can actually adjust this a little bit because whenever you put this on, you can see how I have to have the lens perpendicular. I can actually turn it so it's actually skewed. So if you're actually going for like that, whatever kind of thing, you can actually do that with this lens. But because it's taking a wider shot, you can kind of see that in the lens construction. If I take this video, things will look kind of funky because they're going to look kind of stretched or kind of squeezed a little bit. Whereas if I actually take, let me open up Filmic Pro. There it is. So this is going to show you a wider view than native. And it's going to put those black bars in the top and bottom. So it's going to put the black bars and then stretch it to fill. And that's all in the settings down here with, I think it's under hardware settings. So yeah, going to the 2.4 to 1 anamorphic mode essentially is what I'm doing. Sorry if I'm getting a glare on there. I apologize. Same thing goes. You can actually shoot from both lenses within here as well. So right now I'm in the wide lens. And this is where I'll show you the case real quick. So you can see the screw right there. You can see the threads on there. Actually threads. So that's the wide mode on the iPhone. The one towards the bottom more is the zoom lens. If I screw it into the zoom lens, it just screws in. And then once you get it there, there's a white line on top of here. You just basically line that up on top. Now, when you're in the wide lens, it actually gives you a little mark right here on the case to actually adjust it to. You see that? You just adjust the white line to that mark. This one, you just basically line up to the top. So if you're horizontal on the very top, is where I want the white line. You can adjust that, obviously. Then, of course, in here, I'm getting black because I'm not using the right lens. I can go to settings. I can go to camera, and I choose the telephoto camera. And now I'm using the telephoto lens, which obviously is going to give me a closer shot. Still going to do that anamorphic widescreen shooting mode, but it allows me to use both lenses. I do have to swap, though, on the front, and they do give you both threads to do that. So pretty awesome. In my opinion, I would absolutely buy this program. It's going to make it a lot easier if you don't want to do a whole lot of stuff in post. If you're not opposed to doing things in post, then great. Go for that. Just do whatever's more comfortable to you more than anything else, which is great that they give you that option and capability with this lens. So almost forgot to mention the other thing that is in the box in case you don't, you have maybe another product that you do want to use this lens with, or maybe you have a friend that wants to try it out. They do give you a clip that you can actually do like that old method of clipping it and lining up the hole with the camera lens and then screwing the adapter on. They do give you this in the kit, so that is also in the box with it. So I shot several things. I shot one of my daughter's soccer games off and on with the anamorphic widescreen lens. I've shot some things going with my family and some friends. And I decided this morning, what, rather than show you that stuff, I'm going to just go ahead and take some shots locally around my, kind of down the street from my house. To show you one, I was riding a skateboard, so I just was riding down the street. So in this shot, I'm just riding, and Filmic Pro does have some stabilization built into it that you can turn on for software stabilization. So in this video here, I am stabilized a little bit within the camera, but also within the actual filming software itself. But just riding on my skateboard, this is what it is. Now I'm not showing you the audio on this because it's going to be mainly the hum of my skateboard. The audio is going to be depending on your actual camera itself, or whatever you're using to record audio. So this is more for the video, not for the audio side. Anyway, then after I got done right down there, I decided to stop by. Nice overlook from the bluff to the Mississippi River below. And so with this, I just kind of did a pan, both with the wide-angle lens camera. So that's this first one here, is the wide-angle lens, just kind of a pan from the city of Dubuque down the river a little bit. And then I did the exact same pan essentially with the zoom lens with the camera on it. So you can see if you notice the difference between the zoom and the wide mode. Then another nice thing that you can do within the Filmic Pro is that you can do a digital zoom as well. Now, because phones don't have optical zoom capability, digital zoom looks terrible. I don't ever use it. However, you can do it. So if you want to peek what it looks like if I zoom in on anamorphic mode, this is exactly what it looks like when you zoom in with anamorphic mode. It just takes everything and stretches it anyway, so it looks terrible still. So that is the Sandmarc Anamorphic Widescreen Lens Kit. In this case for the XS. Like I said, they do make it for other phones. I think it's a lot of fun. If you're a video maker and you're actually looking to get different type shots, shooting maybe in different modes, absolutely looking at this kit. Regardless of the kit, if you just want better zoom, things like that, they do make zoom lenses. They do make other things. And of course, once you start with the kit, now you have the case already. You can then just buy the lens. If you already have a kit from a different product that Sandmarc has with the case, then you can just buy the anamorphic widescreen lens. But yes. Do I think it's awesome? Yes, I do. It is a lot of fun and really cool in what you can do with this. So take a peek at the top of the description. I'm going to have links for you. Take a peek through those. If you have any questions, let me know. Comment below, subscribe, like this video, share it with your friends if you can. I appreciate it. I'm sure Sandmarc would appreciate it as well. So if you have time, I appreciate it. Lots of appreciations. So thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll catch you back here for another future review here on techgooch. See you soon.